Hi there, students. A Pluribus Unum. Okay, this is an unofficial motto of the United States. It means out of many one, or from many one. One out of many, something like that. A, in Latin, out of, pluribus, many, unum, one. Okay, and it comes from the Great Seal of the United States, and what it's trying to say is, out of many different people, they form one nation. Now, this Great Seal was made when the United States rebelled against England, and there were various different designs for the Great Seal of the United States. We're talking 1776, and there were 13 colonies of the United States that merged together to make one single nation. And this is the idea of a pluribus unum. This is where it comes from. The 13 original states of the United States were joined together to make one nation. Let's see, notice as well, a pluribus unum has 13 letters. And if you look at the American flag, there are 13 stripes on the American flag. And these were the 13 colonies which rebelled against Great Britain and became the independent United States. And therefore, this is a symbol of the United States. It was a national motto. I think until 1956, it was a de facto motto of the United States of America. So it's a traditional, albeit unofficial, motto. Yes, and nowadays the 13 states, these are long gone, but you will still find this a pluribus unum on various different coins. You'll find it on the back of a dime, for example, a 10-cent coin, and it's saying that the country is made up of people from many different places, from many different origins, but all of these come together to make one country, to make one group. And let's see, what about the origin of this motto? Let's see. Well, first, this was suggested by Pierre-Eugène du Cimetière, who was a Swiss-American member, a Swiss-American, and he started drawing designs for the Great Seal, and he was the person who first suggested that this be used. However, this phrase goes back much further and had been used for in various different places. It's similar to a translation from Heraclitus, a Greek philosopher, and a phrase of his says, one is made up of all things, and all things from the one. So it's got the idea of this idea goes back a couple of thousand years at least. So a pluribus unum, from many, the one, and it is the United States now one nation. I have a feeling that it's much more fractured than it was, than the unity that this is supposed to imply. So yes, out of many colonies, one nation. That's certainly the idea. I wonder how many Americans actually know what it means or where it comes from. Okay, so it's found on the seal of the of the United States, and it was adopted by an act of Congress in 1792. So, a pluribus unum, we are one unit.